Being a teacher, I have to be with my students all the time, just like in the classroom. Okay, so if you notice at the bottom, this is a sarong, and this is actually the official sarong for our school. Okay, and if you notice what I'm wearing and Mr. Sharif is wearing and the rest of our team is wearing, and this is another uniform of our school where teachers are concerned. And yesterday, if you notice, I was wearing baju kurung, and the male teachers, they were wearing another type of uniform. And we noticed that we are not the only school who's doing this. We can see some of the Thailand teachers have the same outfit. Some are in oranges. We see a couple in purple or pink and wearing the light green blazer. So it's very, very good to know that we share similarities in terms of this. We are teachers, right? All right, okay. The next thing is we shall move on to the presentation in which my students will explain the things that they did when the students from Mahavajirawut came to Dharma and what we did when we visited their school last year. All right, okay?
Let me tell you a brief history about SMK Dharma. SMK Dharma is the oldest school in Perlis, which is built in 1948. I am very proud to study here in the oldest school in Perlis because I feel like I'm a part of the history. Okay, students who study here call themselves Dharmarian. There are food stalls in front of the school where all the students hang out. And the learning time in SMK Dharma in the school is approximately 7 hours, which is from 7:40 a.m. until 2:50 p.m. Sometimes there is extra class and extracurricular activities in the evening. Currently, we are in the middle of a school holiday from 16th until 26th August for our Hari Raya Aidilfitri celebration. Hari Raya Aidilfitri is an annual celebration for Muslims after a month of fasting, and we are in the 6th day of Hari Raya. We are now about to talk about international relationship between our school and Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School. Now I'll give you a brief history about how the relationship started. SMK Dharma is awarded with Cluster School of Excellence since 2007. We have an international relationship with Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, not only we have international relationship with this particular school, Mahavajirawut, but also we have a relationship with other schools, for example, like one here in Patalong. So we have the booth over there. So we have been having relationship with that schools since 1995. Such a long way. Both of the schools take turn to visit each other. And this year, it is our turn to come here, and they have been giving us a very warm welcome. We are very proud to have a relationship with them.
Now, we'll move on to the collaboration thing we have with Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School. On the 6th February to 7th February of 2010, we were the hosts for Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School. So right there is the banner that we had during the visit, and during the visit we had few activities, and we mainly focused on cultural activities and also language activities. Right there is a picture of the arrival, and all of our students welcomed them in front of our school. And then next is the picture of our Malaysian students breaking the ice with the Thailand students. This is where they got to know each other. And then right there is the officiating ceremony. And that picture is a picture of our former Perlis Education Director, Mr. Mansur bin Lat, knocking the gong. The gong is a traditional musical instrument. Right there is after our Minister of Education knocked the gong, the director of Mahavajirawut Songkla School knocked it. And then we'll move on to the cultural night. Right there is a picture of exchange student from Italy. Her name is Susie. She also joined the programs. That picture is a picture of the Thailand students teaching our Malaysian students their Thai dances. Next is during the last part of the cultural night is when all the students sang Rasa Sayang, which is quite a popular song in Malaysia. That picture there is our Malaysian students and Thai students dancing on the stage. We also had the representative from Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School to be the audience.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of part 1 when they visited our school. We did cultural night, and the next activity is regarding the language. And for language activity, we decided to teach the students from Mahavajirawut choral speaking. Okay, so for those of you who still are in the dark of what choral speaking is all about, we actually had a sample of a video.
Domini, wake up! Nadia, get up! Risa, wakey, wakey! Sabrina, it's Saturday, Mom. Please, oh pretty please, Mom. We need our sleep. 5 days per week. We get up at 6, 20 hours per day. We're on our feet. Every hour, every minute, we think of none.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is actually what choral speaking is all about, where students will stand in groups of about 30 to 35, and then they actually memorize the English words and they make it sound alive.
For the English activities, our Dharma students also conducted a choral speaking workshop, and it was participated by the Mahavajirawut students. That picture right there is a picture of our Dharma students conducting them. Choral speaking also taught them to pronounce English words correctly. That picture there is 2 of our students helping the student from Mahavajirawut to pronounce the words. Choral speaking also uses body language. The body language makes the presentation more interesting. So that is the action that they did. That action actually shows that they are tired, and that's why their hands are there. Those are the audience for the choral speaking activity. After that, the our Malaysian students also taught the Mahavajirawut students to make roti jala. Roti jala is a popular food in Malaysia. We also had a competition to choose the best roti jala of all. In return, the Thailand students also taught our Malaysian students to make tom yum. So those are the pictures of them guiding us. Yeah, and that's all. Now we'll move on to when we were the guests.
Now, Mahavajirawut Changwat Songkla School were the hosts, where SMK Dharma were the guests. We visited their school last year, which is from 11th until 30th November. From this picture, we were at the Samila Beach in Songkla. And you can see, Dharma students were at the top with blue t-shirts, and the rest are all Mahavajirawut students. And this picture was where we were at the hall, the big hall, and our first impression was that it was such a very big hall and such comfortable, where there were aircons provided and it was very cold. Not cool, but it was comfortable and comfy. And they even performed some performances during the opening ceremony where they entertained us. And one of the performance was the former student of the Mahavajra Song Class School performed Bad Romance, which is a song where most of the students know, and it was quite entertaining. That strengthened our friendship. And our school, Dharma, even performed some performances, and this picture, our brass band performed 2 songs, which are Stand By Me and Sway. And this was an activity, a game called musical chairs. And we were divided into groups, which we were divided into groups, and one of the activities that we've done was that we learned about Nora dance, which is a traditional Thai dance. It was very hard, and they taught us step by step. It is a smooth dance which requires patience and flexibilities. Next, we made flowers out of pandan leaves. We, Malaysians, normally use pandan leaves in cooking. However, in Thailand, they use it for decorations and natural deodorizer. We never knew that we can use them in rooms or in cars. Yeah. And in this picture, you can see that we were learning how to make pandan leaves, how to make roses out of pandan leaves. And this is an example of the rose that we created. Next, we fried cucur, which is called cucur pisang or banana fritters. Thai banana fritters have sesame seeds in it. They serve it in a plate made from pandan leaves. Malaysian students fried cucur without sesame seeds. And this is a picture of Thai students frying cucur pisang. And then we take turns, and they will teach us how to cook them. And this is a picture of Thai students and Dharma school students in the friendship days, where we will hold hands, and as a symbol of friendship that our friendship will continue and ever. Okay, next. And as a conclusion, we had a unique experience, and we are proud to be in a cluster school. And this is a part of the requirement, where international networking with schools from other countries, where students had early exposure of different cultures, customs, and way of life.